I really love to sing Spawn of Possession Noctambulant. I think all the...
You can sing that?
Yeah, very badly, but I can sing.
Dude, it's like I'm listening to it right now. Like, that was so good. Welcome to the 94th episode of the Cast That Ends Creation. I'm your host, Chris Deering. This is the show where I interview bands and public figures from the mathcore adjacent communities. If you beautiful people in chat have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them and I'll try to read them aloud. If you like this up for $5, you get access to some exclusive emotes as well as access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and other streaming services. You can also sub for free by attaching Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. It's like taking $5 from Jeff Bezos' pocket and putting it into mine. If you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us in your car and have no idea what I'm talking about, the show is first shown live on Twitch. Join us every Sunday and Wednesday at twitch.tv/thecastThatEndsCreation for the live cast. With all that out of the way, let me introduce our guest today who dropped their second album, Nervers, last Friday. Welcome in Michel Anoia. Did I say it right? Michel Anoia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michel.
And how do you pronounce the album name?
Nervure.
Okay, there's no way I'm gonna nail that one, so I'm not even gonna try.
Nervure. I don't know if it's this nervure. I think en anglais c'est combien?
So tell
Comme
us who you are.
omelette de fromage.
Tell us who you are and what you do in the band.
So I'm Charles. I'm doing the vocals and the guitar and part of the composition.
And Simon. I am the bass player of Michel Anoia.
Alrighty. So I tried to Google the name Michel Anoia, thinking it was like a person or something, and nothing else came up besides you guys. What does it mean?
Simon, you want to answer? Or?
No, Charles, it's your domain.
So when we first started to do music, the first album, it's before Plethora. It's a song that lasts 30 minutes, and it was supposed to be, accompanied with visual stuff during live. And our friend Ju, who did the Plethora cover, was doing drawings and stuff and, projecting live. So we had to find a name for the character because it was about a reinterpretation of Zarathustra from Nietzsche. And so
I'm assuming that's a book or something?
Yeah, it's a book from Nietzsche. It's I don't know the name in English. C'est Parler Zarathustra. C'est Parler Zarathustra. English. Sorry, just find it.
No, you're good. You're good.
So Fuzz spoke Zarathustra. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's so we picked two things. Anoia, it's in another book from Erasme. It's a Greek philosopher, and he was talking about something called alors l'éloge. Comment on dit? His book was kind of putain, Simon, aide-moi.
I don't know.
Something about craziness. There was this god, the goddess of craziness, and she had all these muse. And Anoia, is one of them. She was the one who was looking without focusing on something in particular.
Okay.
No, she was like kind of a bit distracted or something like that. So it fitted very well with the 30 minutes format because in the other one, but we never repeated a riff more than 4 times. So it was always something.
Okay, I never actually checked that song out. I always thought it was just a single. I don't know why. I always thought it was like just like a short song. I didn't realize it was like this big thing. So I definitely need to go back and check that out then.
There is no vocal on it. sometimes a bit
Oh, okay.
chords, but there's no vocal.
Well, that was
And,
something I was gonna ask later on, but since you brought it up, how the heck are you able to do vocals with this crazy like guitar that you're doing, man? Because on Plethora, it's insane. Like I can't imagine that you could like do both at the same time.
On Plethora, I'm not doing the vocals. It's Arnaud, a friend who doing vocals in a grindcore band called Oecourt. I can send you the link if you want. So it was a friend we used to spend time. I met him at fests in France, and we really had a good connection, a good feeling.
Okay, was he just a live member then? Because I never saw a lineup that was besides you three.
I'm sorry?
Was he just there for shows, or did he actually like record on the album too?
Oh yeah, he recorded on Plethora.
Oh, okay. I never saw a lineup that wasn't just you three, so I didn't realize that y'all had a vocalist.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Je sais pas. I don't think there is any video with Arnaud. Maybe in the Yalfest, but Simon.
Yeah, I think more. Arnaud was a live member for Plethora. We were free to the beginning. We are going back to be free now for Nerve. So yeah, Plethora was a very crazy thing on guitar, but Charles didn't have to sing. But now we're doing crazy things, and you have to sing.
Yeah, less crazy thing than in Plethora. I think it's more straightforward than in Plethora. I don't think I would have been able to sing. But I don't know. I haven't tried, but it would have been harder than in Nerveux, for sure.
So let's go all the way back. You guys looked like your Facebook was started in June of 2012. So I imagine that's about when you guys got together.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, late on 11.
Okay. Well, early 2012. What was it like back then? Like, what were some of your big influences, and how did you guys meet up?
Okay, but Charles was at the beginning. I met them on a newspaper, like a site web in France. We're looking for a bassist. Yeah, hello. Oh, you're stupid. I'm stupid. Yeah, cool. we started like this.
Yeah, actually, I came in Lyon for France, and for my studies, I came to Lyon, and I was looking for a band. And at that time, I was looking a lot to Necrophagist and Opeth, I think. And I met this first guy who introduced me to Cattle Decapitation, to Psychroptic, to Psyopus, to everything. I was like, wow. So it's when I met Hugo, the drummer, who was doing music since he was a teenager, and was a lot into death metal. So I think we tried to start like a death metal band, something like that. And quickly we were a lot influenced by Matt's band. And I think I didn't know how to build a song. Really.
Yeah, so, you didn't know what was happening. I gotcha.
Yeah, so we just tried to do this 30-minute stuff. I really didn't know how to compose a beginning, a middle, and end. So I just did a 30 minutes stuff.
You do like the hardest thing possible, like to start out with. I gotcha.
Yeah, it took us a while. It took us a while, yeah.
So yeah, you dropped that in 2013, and then 4 years after that, you dropped Plethora, which that's a long time in between releases. What took so long to get that one out?
I think the process of composition has always been long, something like that.
Okay.
Right? So. Mostly with Plethora, since we tried to do songs, and I think it was at that time when I get back to doing psychology stuff, and I had to give a lot of time to that. I had to write essays and stuff to finish my degree.
Yeah. So life got in the way then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Je sais pas, Simon, c'est ça?
Yeah, it was for me like the end of my studies. I had my first jobs, and with these first 30-minute songs, we have played it a lot live, and it was hard to like Charles said to compose other things after that to really 3-minute songs or stuff like that to pass this first try.
So when y'all were doing the first record, then were y'all like in high school or something? Because y'all were saying it was the end of your studies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
No.
university, no? We are 23 or 24 years old.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and the first Michel Anoia it was really my first band. The previous band, I was 17. It was a band. We did cover of Metallica songs and stuff. So,
I kind of think it's how a lot of us start out. I think that's how a lot of us start.
Yeah.
So Plethora was a big influence on me actually back in the day. I ended up finding it around like 2017, and it was a pretty big deal for me. I kind of forgot about it, and then when I saw that you guys were releasing this, I was like, oh shit, we gotta go back and check it out. That's that band. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew it had like an effect on me, and that I remember it all these years later. I don't want y'all thinking that nobody like cared or whatever. Like that was a big deal for me. Seriously.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
It's really great. Thank you.
So around the time you released Plethora, it seemed like you guys were very serious. Y'all went on at least one tour, playing shows with bands that have since made a name for themselves, like Hideous Divinity, stuff like that. You guys are also extremely active on social media. What was the atmosphere in the band around this time? Because it's odd because it seems like it took you like 4 years to get to the point where y'all were taking this seriously. I guess this was after y'all were in school and stuff, so you had more time. But yeah, something must have like clicked to make you guys want to take it a little bit more seriously.
For Plethora?
Yeah, around Plethora,
Yeah,
like y'all were
okay.
touring more, playing more shows and stuff.
I think we struggled a lot with the first one. We put a lot of energy in it, and I think we like a lot of bands. We struggle playing live and stuff, and with Plethora we wanted to go to a next level and trying to do the thing a bit better. So for example, we had some vinyl. We don't have vinyl for the first one, and we work with some underground European label, and how can I say it? I think we were a bit looking for some recognition. Ça veut dire quelque chose, ça?
Recognition.
Recognition.
Recognition. Oh, I got you. You want to be recognized.
Yeah. We wanted to really to play the most we could, and so yeah, we tried a lot, and we struggled again.
Y'all would make some kind of weird posts on your Facebook too. I don't know who was in control of it at the time, but for a while there, y'all were posting like random pictures of like weird stuff. And I got one here. I don't know if you're looking up at the stream. You won't be able to see it otherwise. But there's like the biggest spider I have ever seen on a roof. And this post says, "Thank you, Paris. You are heroes. Leon, the family tonight." So why did y'all post stuff like this? Because it's so random. I think there was one where there was like a dead bird in a gutter, and there was one with just some dude's face. Like, why are y'all posting some weird stuff like that?
Yeah, at this time it was Arnaud, the singer, so we have to fire him.
Yeah, I think we weren't very comfortable with the social media stuff. We didn't feel very legitimate to talk about the band and talk about the music and talk about ourselves or stuff like that. See, it was like a weird thing to say, hello, we are doing this and we're going to do this. So I think we kind of hide behind the absurdity and stupid stuff.
I got you. You weren't taking yourself that seriously at the time.
No. We wanted to, but at the same time, it's about like the feeling of being legitimate.
Mm-hmm.
You feel legitimate. You can feel legitimate for anything in your life. Or, even if you're good at something, if you don't feel legitimate, it can fuck you up. So, and you can fuck yourself. Doing putting yourself on failure because of the feeling of legitimate.
I got you. Yeah. Chasing to get legitimacy, and sometimes I can mess you up.
Legitimacy. Okay.
So B.
Hello, Dodi.
Pronounce his last name. B. Dodi 207 says y'all have fans here in Maine. I believe that's the drummer for a band called Serling, which you guys should check out. Also 30 seconds ago. But yeah, so y'all have like fans around. I just want to make sure that y'all know that people care about your music. Like seriously,
okay, thank you.
So your last post before y'all are posting about this album was a post February 2019 about a show with Dead Kiwis, who's another band that we haven't heard from in a long time. But right after you post that, y'all don't say anything for like 2 years, and now you came back. So what happened? Why did everything just stop?
Yeah, it's the show we play in Annecy, c'est ça?
Yeah, with Bass Glass. Early 2019. So we record Nervure on the early summer of 2018, I think. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So 3 years ago now. And we had a couple more shows, and we start to struggle with each other for things we want to do, things we don't want to do, and things we said, and etc. etc. It was not really a pleasure, this last show, so we kind of split after this Dead Kiwis show, and it took us a while, Charles and I, to we have a great album, we have to finish it.
So was it finished in 2018, or did y'all come back together and decide to finish it like recently?
So we record the instruments in Perpignan, where I live now. So it's really in the south of France. It's close to the border of Spain. And sorry, I don't know how to say it. Dofty? Maybe you can help me, Chris. How do you say Dofty? Dofty. Sorry.
Oh, his last name? Yeah, I'm not sure. He said that I butchered it, so I'm not sure. Dodi is what I was saying, but I don't think that's right.
Dodi. Okay. Well, anyway, so we record them, and after that, I record the vocals. So I wrote the lyrics, but the vocals parts were not ready before we finished recording the instruments. So I did it on my own with David Cook, who record us. And in February, the mixing was over. We didn't. The mastering was not start. We didn't start the mastering, but the recording was over and the mixing was over. And I think we play with Dead Kiwi. Dead Kiwi is a really good band. We really like.
Oh yeah, they're sick.
Yeah, it's really tight. We played 2 times with them. It's always tight and it's really good. And I think we at that time, I was in Perpignan. The friends were in Lyon, so it took me a long time to go to see them and to go back and so and we were just fighting for everything. So I guess we were tired. I was tired about it because it's supposed to be like fun and and I think we all are responsible in the band for that. There are no one to blame, especially. And it's the same thing that I told you before. It's about the legitimate stuff. Yeah, I think we knew it was over, but talking about it on Facebook, it was like, for us, it was like no one will cares. And for us, I think it was like it's really over. And I think with Simon, we were not so happy with that. So we didn't post anything until we finished the mastering with Thibaut at Convulse Sound. And, you know, we were expecting to just post it online and just for posterity. Do you say posterity in English?
Yeah. That's it.
Oh,
Posterity,
okay.
yeah.
So for posterity and just, voila, we did it. And voila. But actually, we were contacted by Simon from Total Dissonance Worship, and the how do you say, the reaction of people were very cool,
feedbacks
and
very good.
Feedbacks. Yeah. So it's unexpected, and it feels great. Yeah.
Honestly, I think this album's really, really good, and I really wish that y'all were still going to be together. Like, seriously, this is really fucking good. So it was all done except for vocals back in 2018. So was it like recently y'all decided to finish it up by throwing vocals on it and then getting it mastered and such?
Well, I think we did a last show at the end of 2019 in Lyon. There was this association who really liked our music, and they always booked us in Lyon when we needed. And they were shutting down, and they wanted to put a last show, and they asked us, so we came. And I think we tried with Simon to find another drummer and stuff. And at that time, we didn't find anyone who could fit. And well, at some point when we realized that, we just contact Thibaut and say, okay, we want to finish that.
Okay.
No, it's a kind of this kind of I don't know. You can have it in your project. You want to finish something, but you don't really want, and you just and it's like no, and time flies.
So the only thing that was missing then to finish the album back then was mastering. Like y'all had everything else recorded. Your like vocals and stuff were done. Okay, because you were saying the instruments were recorded in 2018, so I didn't know if that meant the vocals as well, or if you went back and did the vocals recently. Okay.
No, the instruments were recorded in 5 days in June.
Jesus Christ.
And the vocals, we didn't have much time, but and the vocals were recorded between September and November, I guess, something like that, or October. I always do like short 2 or 3 hours shots. How do you say shots?
Yeah, that makes sense. Sessions, yeah.
Sensation. Okay, and I was learning to scream, so I hurt myself a lot, and so like small shot, and between them, I was going to see the engineer to see about the mixing.
Okay. So this is the last album. Then, like, you guys aren't getting back together after this. Are y'all planning on doing? You aren't planning on doing shows or anything like that?
If we find a drummer, yes.
Oh, okay. So all the drummers out there.
I really love to play.
Get in with them. Come on.
Yeah, not so much in France, It's like, and you go at this really specific way of playing drums. I don't know if it's very specific, but there is something between us. It was very sad for me. We spend so many hours, trying to compose stuff together, that at some points we knew what the other wanted to hear. When we were doing composition, I was doing something, and the drummer was like, ta ta ta, okay, it's like this, and he was trying a lot to play the guitar parts on the drums. I don't know if you can feel it when you hear Nervure, but it was his way of playing it, and I really, really loved that. So I think it was something like a grief, during between the 2019 and now. And I thought that we were going to release Nervure, and it would be like, okay, so if some few people listen to it, I will be happy. But right now, it gives me energy to play live, and I really enjoy playing live and singing live with on this album.
Oh, hell yeah, man. D Dowdy in chat is asking, are there many shows happening out your way with COVID going on? Is the
No.
live scene coming back? Oh no, it's not. Okay.
No.
I know
Maybe
in
it's
America, like we
few.
don't really give a shit, I guess. So shows are starting up again. Which it's probably not the best thing in the world, but yeah, it seems like more shows are happening around here and like in the UK and stuff like that. But so you guys are still just locked down then?
It's going to start
No, we are
start again, no?
Yeah. We are not in lockdown, but yes, shows and small venues are mainly closed. So we have some festivals with control, etc., for the COVID, but little shows not yet.
Okay. Hopefully.
And where I live in Perpignan, there is not so much metal show. It's more like a hippie place.
A gypsy place.
Hippie place. Kill them.
So there are some similarities between I'm sorry, I'm so bad with the names. Nerviers and Plethora, but this one is I'd say it's far more dissonant. It's very black metal influenced. Honestly, the sound it's very different from that, but with a little bit of like similarities. So why does this sound so different? Like, did y'all have different influences this time around?
When you say the sound is like the ambient, the global ambience, or the guitar, the drums, and the bass?
I mean, I'd say just everything. Like Plethora had a lot of the stopping and starting, a lot of like tapping and such like that. This one, it's very black metal based. It's very dissonant. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty different. So, yeah, what were did your influences change on this one, or what was the reason why it's so different?
Yeah, I think we were growing with our music, so it was a different mindset too, especially for Charles during this time of composition, because it's Charles who composed a lot at guitar, and yes, the influences well, a lot more black metal for Nervure, yeah, so it sounds very heavy, very black.
Yeah, actually, at that time, it's when I started to talk with Austin Weber from Metal Injection,
mm-hmm. Awesome,
and he started. I just bought him a painting, so I got a little bit of him in my living room.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome. I really love him, and he's been a really, really perfect guy with us since we know him, and. He introduced me to some band like Lie by Mistake.
Oh, they're so good. Yeah. Love that band.
Oh, wow. And the other band, c'est pas Délivrance, c'est D something. It's like kind of a very, it was like a, like a Michel Anoia, but 1,000 times better, and
okay.
Fuck. Ça te dit rien, Simon? C'est un groupe de death metal là où ça faisait des. Sorry if I speak French, it's easier for me. Des something, de quelque chose, ça te dit? But anyway,
no.
So they had like this really awesome death part and really jazzy parts, between them. And I felt at that time that I was not able to reach that point of quality, in the jazz parts, because I don't know about music. I don't have like theory and stuff.
Yeah, you're not like trained or anything like that. You just kind of self-taught.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do something, and not pretending to do something, and not. I wanted to do something for myself, and as I could, the best I could do it. So. I have a specific tuning with my guitar. So I play 7 strings, and beside the lowest, the other are standard, and the lowest is like 2.5 down.
Yeah, it's a G,
drop A,
a low G.
Yeah. So it's almost like an 8 string, but on the 7 string guitar.
Okay.
And I use it a lot to, because I'm the only guitarist, but I wanted to do like the bit of classical stuff. For example, I was doing a chorus, with my fingers, and the other one was like. Dun, 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 dun. So I started to do that a lot, and I think it was just I felt more dark. It's a bit emo to say that, but yes. So I wanted to connect more with my music, and be, as I told you before, more serious about it. Like to be more honest with who I was and how I felt. Not being less wild dog, a bit more like okay, I feel like this, I'm like this, and this is the music I want to put out of myself. So.
Okay.
And so yeah, we had like a lot of discussion about the Maddie thing because Hugo loved that, Simon as well, and I wanted to be more metal. So,
Okay, I gotcha.
but still, we put some weird stuff like in Suture at the end.
Oh, there's a lot of weird stuff in here. Yeah, it's still very, very strange. But like it's a lot heavier than the last one that y'all did. So what are some of the influences that what was influencing you at the time?
For me, it was most Ulcerate and Kralis. These two kinds of ambience. I found it very heavy. So I was more in the mathcore playing the side of the of metal before, and I think okay, it's more adult, and I think we wanted to do colors like that.
I think I was listening a lot at that time to Ken Mod.
Okay.
Ken Mod?
Yeah, I know Ken Mod is.
I saw them on live. Amazing. And I think I was in love with the Psych Project.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember it right now off the top of my
head. They have this. It's LLNN. Maybe you know about that.
No.
Well, yeah, it's a Swedish band, and no, Danish. Sorry, and yeah, the Psych Project is like post-hardcore stuff. Very, very
loud.
The guitar is very loud. It's very loud. It's very powerful. It's very deep. The album called Guillotine is one of my favorite ever. So yeah, and I joined Simon about Ulcerate, the Destroyer of the Soul. It's like one of my really favorite one. So yeah, I used to listen to the same album over and over and over and over and over. So I can't give you like my top 10 about that. I realized after recording Nervure that I could have been influenced by Gorguts, but I didn't know about Gorguts a lot at that time. But yeah, Gorguts is really awesome as well.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of bands started to like go in that direction, like kind of around this time.
I think also at that time I was listening to Dodecahedron.
Oh, okay.
Dodecahedron.
Yeah, dodecahedron is like how I've been saying it, but.
Dodecahedron, et qu'est-ce qu'il y avait? Well, like by mistake, and it's 3 years ago, so a lot of pots between us.
Well, speaking of pot, because I'm pretty sure that it actually had an effect on this. How was the writing process with you guys?
Okay. So I usually came with an idea. So I found something in my head and I tried to have it on my guitar. And I come to see Simon and Hugo. They tried to learn it, and then we modified it. We deconstructed it. So it's why it take us a lot of time, because we construct, etc. Sometimes we have a riff, and I just take the idea of the chords or something in a riff and do another riff, and this one we erase it. So it's very, very long. And when we find something cool, I like to try to hear what I want to hear after. So I imagine, like, no. I really I love the kind of album when you can sing the riff. Example, I
Okay.
really love to sing Spawn of Possession Noctambulant. I think all the
You can sing that?
yeah, very badly, but I can say.
Da, 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 da.
Dude, it's like I'm listening to it right now. Like that was so good.
Yeah, so it's like necrophagism and stuff like that. They have a specific way of composition. It's a bit like classical stuff, and
Yeah.
it's very groovy, and you can really sing the riff. I feel like you can sing. It's not like fine. Well, yeah, there is not. There is a melody. So yeah, I compose like that. It's like okay, when I want to hear, and when I come to see Simon and Hugo, they usually have ideas that I don't have. Like for example, the drums of Hugo. Open my head like, oh, yeah, let's do that. And Simon and I've always this very different way of composition. He loves his like opera style, no? And I'm doing a really good bassist. And yeah. Well, maybe Simon, you can add something. Yeah.
Yeah, no. With Hugo, we had to look at what Charles bring, and we did. Oh, that's good. That's really bad. So we cut, and we have this the exterior vision that Charles. I don't know what to say, man. But yes, we already have. I don't know where it goes, but yeah, like Charles said, we erase things, we cut riffs.
Yeah.
We did okay, no, this faster, no, slower, okay, and we to a thing that with the three of us, we have this kind of I don't know what to say. Sorry.
Are you saying that y'all like knew what you wanted to do, like you had a vision, but you were trying to fit things to that?
Yeah.
Or?
Like when I came to with my riff, sometimes Simon, we can't hear you, Simon, anymore.
Hello.
C'est bon. So yeah, there was like erasing stuff and there's something like no, we don't want that, or this we just want to play it 2 times. So yeah, we had a lot of discussion about that composition. Yeah, and this one, in difference than Plethora, I think I was more sure about what I wanted. So the discussion were way more intense, and I think at the end it's what made us split.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Yeah, because for example, Hugo didn't want me to sing on the band, on the vocals. So.
Oh, he just wanted it to be instrumental, or did he want to get a different singer? Okay.
No, instrumental. He liked this kind of format, but I really wanted to sing. So yeah,
I'm glad that you did, because that adds a lot. Like seriously, the vocals are a big deal for it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But in the same time, because he didn't want that, he pushed me to do it seriously. So it's not.
So
it's a bad thing for a good thing.
So let's talk about the vocals a little bit. The lyrics have a ton of imagery and metaphors. A lot of it honestly goes over my head. What are the lyrics about?
It depends. The first 3 songs are about the process of alchemy,
Okay.
as Carl Jung talked about it. I think it was a metaphor of. I was doing, I was living a very intense moment in my life. I had like a very hard breakup and stuff. So I think I was trying to find a way of going through that. So Best Free was a good metaphor of the therapy stuff. And so I think there was that. I think one was about a kid I met at my work. I'm working in childhood protection, and there was this kid that just touched me a lot. He was abused by his father, and I had him in session to try to help him as I could, and I think it was one of the most intense
experiences of your life.
Yeah, in work, yeah. So about that, I think there's some. Mostly, it's about yourself. It's like it's about like deep feelings like guilt and shame and feeling lost and trying to find a way through that.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm very clear.
No. It makes perfect sense. That's crazy that you still do child protective services.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. I bet you've seen some really fucked up stuff, but doing a lot of good, man. That's really sick. So you guys recorded and mixed this in Perpignan?
Perpignan.
Okay, Perpignan. Okay.
No, it's not too bad, Perpignan.
But as recorded mixed by David Cook and mastered by Thibault Bernard at Convulse Sound Productions in Lyon. So what was it like actually recording and getting this stuff all finished up?
Vas-y, Simon.
You said 5 days, so that must have been intense.
Yeah, really, really intense. So we was in a gypsy neighborhood, under a rooftop in a little street in Perpignan, in summer, south of France, very, very hot, and we had 5 days to make it. So David is very, very nice Englishman, pretty old. I think. No, he had different studios in London and Paris. I think after, and he worked a lot on television and producing, and so
he's a guy that knows what he's doing. Then
yeah. So we lost time. He didn't. So he knew he had all kind of microphone of stuff, and it was really, really, really quick for him. And I think we made it in 4 days. I think, and the fifth it was just reamping and adding some guitar maybe. But it was a very, very good experience. And the first real studio experience, the three of us in the same room, like Petora was a bit a different experience. So because we record in three different places.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool.
So no, for Nervure it was a really, really big thing, and we are very proud of this experience, first and last experience of three of us, with a great album. We liked and we like always the song, but we were really proud, and we made it in 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, I think we had to finish 1 or 2 songs in the studio as well. I think I composed 3 or 4 weeks,
1 or 2
during the Monday and the first day. But well.
Oh, that's crazy. Why did y'all set a time limit for yourselves? Like, you weren't signed or anything, were you? So, why not just take more time in the studio?
It was just a financial issue. Not issue, but a financial limit. We put the three of us.
So he was really expensive, to work with then?
Not that much, but we were poor.
Okay.
We were poor, and I think we didn't have a lot of holidays, Simon and I. So I think it was a compromise for us.
Also,
so we had to rush. Honestly, we had to rush, but we did it. So
good challenge.
Voilà.
I meant to get up the album art. I totally forgot about it, but I'm getting it up. So tell me about the album cover. Why did y'all decide to go with this? It's very different from what y'all had before. It was more psychedelic, I would say, your last album cover. And this, it looks like a cave wall. Did y'all just take a picture or something?
Yeah, it's Julien took this picture. Julien is the guy who did the previous cover as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, well, I really love my favorite one is the cover of Plato. I really love this one. Yeah, this one is a picture of seaside in the northwest of France. There is this old guy who just like, how do you say, like the rocks,
Oh, carves and stuff on the rocks. Okay.
Yeah, carve the rocks and carve like I don't know, like 30 meters of rocks with like ton of really weird stuff and etc. So
I was gonna say this looks like a face, but now it makes sense.
It's a face.
It's a face. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's a weird face, but yeah, it's a face. Like with the fingers and.
Okay.
I think there's some kind of salamanders behind him.
Okay. Huh. That's interesting. I thought this was just like a cave wall, and you found like a weird looking rock. But that's tight, man. What about the little symbol that you guys came up with? I really like that. The M and the A. What made y'all come up with that?
Actually, it's a friend of us, Steven Mercato, is a Italo disco DJ. I don't know if you know Italo disco, but yeah, do Italo disco stuff and he released breakcore stuff. And I don't know. I think we were drunk, like in 2014, and he drove me something on the paper. He was doing logo and stuff, and he just drove me something, and I was like, oh, look, it could be nice. And I think like 4 years after, I was like, oh, do you remember your ID? Can we use it? So yeah, he is the one who was in charge for that.
I really like it, dude. That looks awesome. I want to get that on a shirt. The
design
thing. That's so you guys did a bunch of awesome music videos back in the day. Gonna play a couple of them here. This first one's the hot dog one. I have no idea how to pronounce the title of this song. La Tour d'Exister, I guess.
La terreur d'exister. Yeah, it's the frightening of being.
Okay.
I don't know how you say. Like the fact of just being is frightening. It's the name of a psychoanalyst book I read. So I was like, I like this.
So why did y'all choose to go with hot dogs and these weird pulsating arms and stuff? Oh, what's going on in this?
In the same way as the logo, it was a drunk night, the three of us, and we did, okay, we have to finish this night with the scenario.
So and, so it's a hot dog and then peanut butter and it's peanut butter, right? Or is it something else?
No, it's
it's mustard.
Mustard. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So the three of us, we are one is the sausage, one in the bread, and one in the mustard, and we are three of us, one big hot dog. Yeah.
Well, we are all really fan of a lot of small show like that, like Super Jail or Rick and Morty or stuff like that. So or Finn and Jack and Finn Adventures and stuff like that.
Yeah, Adventure Time.
Yeah, Adventure Time. Yeah. So I think we try something like that. So yeah,
Dude, that's awesome. This is totally something that would fit on like Adult Swim and stuff too. Yeah, it's so good. I love this so much. So actually I had a random question that we ask everybody here, and it fits really well with this. What do you put on your hot dogs? I literally ask every band this. It just so happens you have a video about hot dogs, so this fits really well this time.
Fried onions, for sure. Yeah. We actually had a hot dog last time we saw each other, Simon, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was like a South American truck food.
Yeah, it was
guacamole and stuff and mayonnaise, but too much. I think the classic one: ketchup, mustard, and fried onion.
Who puts guacamole on their hot dog? That's really weird.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It was too much.
It wasn't very good.
I was gonna say that does not sound good at all. Oh my god! No, and like I'm a fan of guacamole, but yeah, not that one. So just fried onions then is what you're a fan of for your hot dog?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a very big fan of hot dog. But yeah, when it's about hot dog, I like fried onion.
That's it? You don't put any sauce on it?
Ah, si. I would like to try with something we have in the south of France called aioli. It's
Okay.
it's like a mayonnaise but with garlic. You know?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. That shit's
Oh,
good. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm a big fan of aiolis.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
What about you, Simon?
Yeah, classic stuff. Yeah, fried onion, ketchup.
Okay. Simple man. I like it. Simple pleasure.
What-
Simple.
And what about you?
Me? So I honestly don't have a whole lot of hot dogs. I actually started asking this question because we had someone in the chat that would literally ask every band what they put on their hot dog. So I just decided, you know what, we're just gonna ask. For me though, I'm a big fan of sriracha, so I'd probably be throwing some sriracha on there. I like the dill pickle relish, so probably be doing that stuff too. But yeah, there's one version called the Chicago dog that's got like fucking everything on it. So I actually kind of want to try one of those, but that seems to be like a
cheddar
popular
and-
one. Yeah, like they put like chili and the onions, raw and crispy onions, like at the same time. And, yeah, they put
Okay.
a lot of stuff on there. It apparently they're like gigantic. Sound a little heavy for me, but yeah.
Okay.
So you got another video for Two Mountains. What's going on
yeah.
in this one?
So it's Gauthier, who was playing in a grindcore French band called Yatai. He was the singer. He did a lot of video. He did a video for this French tech death band. Aide-moi, Simon.
Je ne sais pas.
Comment ça s'appelle? Oh, fuck. Yeah, well, anyway. So actually it was a long movie, much longer, and he did like an edit cut for the band.
Okay.
And it's about domestic violence.
Okay.
So it fits the Two Mountain stuff, you know, like doing a, you know, like as the character do, you know. You know, when something change the balance of your life, maybe it can make you unstable for a while. So, you know, like this, the first you have the
Mountain.
like, and then you have to reach another point to find another way of feel stable. So
Okay. Build
it's
yourself
about
back
that, you know. Yeah, going through things like you don't solve the one thing, and it's you always have to solve many things, and it's always change your perception and how you feel and how you see yourself in life. So.
Okay, that makes sense. I honestly
So,
haven't
but-
seen this video before. This is the first time I've actually seen it. I just saw
Okay.
the hot dog one from you guys back in the day. So
But this one, we are not responsible for the scenario. We really we let Gauthier did all the job, and the actress as well. We did a really great job. So
okay. Austin Weber actually asked me to ask you a question. If your band could be a drug, what drug would it be?
okay, I think plethora could be mushrooms.
You can see that.
Yeah, but nervure. It's not an easy question.
Oh, walk us through it. What are you thinking about right now?
Like alcohol or something, maybe. I don't know if it's a drug, alcohol, but yeah. I guess.
No, it could be, yeah. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, maybe cognac for nerveux.
Cognac. Yeah. Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys weren't on Spotify till the 16th. What took you so long to get on Spotify?
Yeah, Ego didn't want us to be on Spotify. He, you know, he was really strong with the grindcore community, and he had you know, always specific rules. We didn't have to to cross.
Yeah, we didn't pay things. We didn't have to do big shows.
We don't do sponsored stuff. We don't go to professional studio, etc., etc. He really wanted us to be DIY, etc. So
I was gonna say he was
for
really
him.
into DIY stuff. Then I got you.
Yeah.
Well, like, so yeah, I mean, Spotify should definitely be paying people more and stuff like that. But I see it more like you're getting promoted and you get money sometimes, like if you're lucky, So I don't know. I don't think that it's like betraying any kind of roots or anything like that. Like this is the future. You know what I mean? Most people stream stuff like I don't know. It seems like a weird rule to like box yourselves in like that.
Yeah, I think it's what bothers me a lot at that time is like you don't want the capitalist rules, but you have other rules that are also very narrow-minded. So it's like, it's like about the music. For Nerveux, I wanted a lot of mix of music because I really don't care about the specific genre. I want to play what I want to play,
right?
And I didn't want this, like, this is not enough death metal or it's not enough stuff. I don't fucking care. I just want to play it, and we'll see how it goes. And so we fought a lot about that, about this conflict about rules.
Okay.
I don't like rules a lot.
So you're talking about having some conflicts with like Igor and stuff, and he's obviously not here. Yeah, that's how you pronounce his name, right? Is Igor or what was it? The drummer?
Hugo.
Okay. Y'all talking about having conflict with him and stuff, and he's obviously not here. How does he feel about y'all putting this album out?
Aha! He can defend himself. Aha! Busted. No. I think he was happy to hear the results, the final results. He told us that it sounded good, so he was happy with that. And I think he was happy as well that we we're on Total Dissonance Worship label as well. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that y'all aren't like fighting anymore or whatever.
No, we don't.
So are you guys going to continue in music through different projects? Or are y'all just like done? You're retired?
Speaking for myself, yeah. I don't want to do other thing than Michel Anoia for now. It's like 10 years we play shows with each other. We made great things, I think. So I'm not ready to play with another project for now.
Okay, but you're not like closing the door. Like it could happen at some point.
Yeah, it could happen. It could. We can continue as well with Charles. I'm open-minded with so what will happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't trust myself. A composition. I mean, you must know it. It takes you a lot of energy. And this one in particular asks me a lot. So I think I wanted to move on other stuff in my life, and maybe I will at some point do so. I have some tabs ready for new songs, but
okay.
Yeah, I haven't played them in a while. So
okay, so y'all aren't like trying to jump in another band like immediately, and there's potential that there could be some more Michel Anoia, but it's all up in the air right now.
Yeah, not really now. No, not really now.
Okay. So you don't have any merch for this at all, but you're saying that there might be the opportunity for merch to be coming out, right?
Yes, maybe. Okay. We don't know yet, so I mean, we can't say anything, but yeah, might be. And if it is, it will be on the Total Dissonance Worship label.
Okay, sick. And actually, right now, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
We didn't expect it that. I mean, like, we joined a Simon label on the Thursday before the launch on Fridays. We were really not expecting anything. We just wanted to like put it on the internet. Thanks to Austin having a preview, and that's it. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad that he did preview it because I didn't know y'all were releasing something. And when I saw it, I got hyped Because seriously, like, you guys are great. So it's great that y'all put this out.
Thanks a lot.
Y'all do have vinyl available over on your Bandcamp still for Plethora. So I wanted to plug that real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys have played a bunch of shows. What's the best show you guys have played?
C'est bon?
For you, Charles. It's yours.
Okay. I think it was in Lyon. We did a tour with a band called Morgue.
Okay.
It's a very intense band. They have like this huge sound. It's like just a wall of sound during the whole show. And at that time, I think it was the last show. Donc we were back home. I forgot my guitar at the previous show in the really at like 800 kilometers, and I had to play with a guitar I borrowed, a 6-string guitar, so I had to change the tuning and everything. I don't know, and I felt great with this guitar, and all our friends were there, and the feeling was awesome. You know, we were jumping everywhere. Like Plethora was fun because of that as well. You know, we could like just and you know, like it was a Japan Squire Stratocaster, so very light. I play Schecter C7 Blackjack, very heavy. So with this one, I was like, you know,
I could do all kinds of things now.
Yeah. You know, and everybody was excited. Arnaud, the singer at that time, was high
Pretty
energy.
crazy.
Yeah, so I really loved that show. I think it was my best.
Simon?
Yeah, the same. We talked with Charles before. we are agree.
Okay.
The best.
What's the worst show you guys have played?
The worst show was in Milano, in Italy. We have two dates for a weekend, like in Torino on Friday and Milano on Saturday. And we arrived in the afternoon in a weird house, like a squat, with many punks and a bizarre feeling, very, very, very strange. It was a show. We were, I don't know, 3 or 4 bands, only punk. It was an anarchist festival or something like that, with many drunk people, a very, very bizarre ambience and people. So they also said that we can sleep there. So we didn't want to sleep there. So we get back to France right after the show, and okay, go home.
Yeah. They didn't have any gear, so we had to play like with cheaty gear, and I don't know how the organization went, but we had to play.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by gear?
Like cab. Guitar
gears.
Cabs.
Okay.
Gear.
Okay,
sorry,
gotcha.
gears.
No, you're good.
And we had to play at I think 2 or 3 hours in the morning. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was like 10 people
something?
Drunk. Sorry?
Like 2 a.m. or something?
Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah. And you know, they didn't have any money to pay us.
Nice.
You know, we were supposed to join another band called Yowie. Maybe you know Yowie.
No. Yowie. Yowie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yowie. It's awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Yowie, but I used to listen to a lot to Yowie.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So yeah, we had like 6 hours driving back, and we were just like, no, we're not going to stay here. Just like just get back home.
So, it's a very seedy area then.
Yeah, it was not really
Very
great.
dirty.
The squat where we were supposed to sleep was full of dirt and piss and.
Oh God.
No, I want to go home, take a bath.
What's the weirdest show you guys have played?
It's a fail. It's a fail of casting. I think a guy, thought we were playing a different genre and booked us for a blues night.
Oh, okay.
Third album. So
you guys have fit right in.
Yeah, perfect. You know, the venue was like that, where we were playing like that, and Simon had his ankle broken, so he couldn't move.
Okay.
And I wanted to fill the empty space because everyone was like just on the wall, you know, like It's
Everyone, there were
what
one
is this?
people at the beginning, 3 people at the
And,
end.
so yeah, we played, and it was like very weird because nobody was expecting a metal show, and it was a hat style, so they was like asking for money at the end of the show, and I think we had like, I don't know, like 30-40 euros, and the other band, it was in Switzerland, had like 300 or 400 euros or something like that.
Well,
So, yeah,
it
it was
something.
very weird.
Yeah, and right after it was a very blues tropical show with a big black bassist as with a bass without cable, so he play on the street.
He was going outside of the venue, and talking to girls and playing bass. So like, okay, man.
Very cool night, very weird night.
This guy was were awesome.
So did y'all have any fans that night then, or was everybody just like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like, "What the fuck," and was like, "What the fuck is this?" So, yeah.
Well, why did y'all play then? I guess you figured you're already here, might as well.
Pardon?
Well, like when y'all noticed that y'all were at a weird show like this, why did y'all play? Like why? Like was it because y'all were just there? You just like fuck it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there. We have to have a good time.
For the first album, we played in very weird place with not so much people and stuff. So I think we were used to weird condition.
Yeah. Oh. It was our first booking experience as well. So sometimes, okay, I call you. Okay, you can play. Don't know us. I don't know you, but okay. We play, we have a good time.
So what was the last thing you guys listened to?
Last thing, literally, this morning, Charnel Grounds. I discovered on Total Dissonance Worship from Florida mathcore band.
What was it
awesome
again?
Charnel Grounds.
I don't think I know that one. Huh.
It's amazing. Yeah, very.
How do you say? Charnel
Grounds. On the Total Dissonance playlist on Spotify.
Oh, okay. So, on Spotify. Okay.
Yeah, and I discovered them, and I'm going to their Bandcamps, and I listen this album. Wow, it's amazing.
Okay. What about you, Charles? What was the last thing you listened to?
Something on Total Dissonance Worship as well, by a band called Mourir, so to death, I guess. And the album is called Animal Bouffe Animal, which means animal eats animal. And it's black metal, French black metal. It's really nice.
Okay, nice.
But if I have to say, my favorite thing on the last thing I listened to is, thanks to Austin, by the way, it's Ad Nauseam.
Oh, yeah, that album's sick. That album's so sick.
Mamma mia. Yeah. It's very amazing. I like this record is.
So, what's your album of the year so far?
I would like to say Ad Nauseam. Yeah, the last one.
Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah.
Incredible. What's his name?
What album?
Imperative, Imperceptible Impulse.
Yeah, Ad Nauseam.
Ad Nauseam. I think I'm agree.
Oh, you both agree? You're both saying that's the best album of the year. Okay.
Yeah, Austin sent me. You oftenly send me links and music to hear, and I didn't know about Ad Nauseam, and I just and I sent it to Simon, and we were like, amazing! It's amazing. Ad Nauseam is amazing.
Yeah. That's awesome. So, I actually tried to get them on here, but they never responded back to me, which is kind of a bummer. But the album's sick. So it's about all I had to talk about. Unless you guys want to bring up something else?
Thanks a lot. It was a pleasure to talk with you, Chris.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, first experience for us.
Oh yeah, first interview. Y'all haven't been interviewed before?
Yeah, no, never.
Alrighty, I'm glad that I could be your first. So if you want to hear the dirtiest album of the year, you should check out I'm sorry, how do you pronounce it again? Nervures?
Nervure.
Nervure. Okay, I have no idea. But if you want to check out Nervure, the second and final record from Michel Anoia. You guys are on Facebook, Bandcamp, YouTube, and all streaming platforms. Any social plugs that I'm missing?
No.
So there.
As for me, drop my channel, follow so you always know when I go live. You can also sub to get access to the interviews before they hit YouTube, as well as some exclusive emotes. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. YouTube folks, if you like the video, please drop a like, click on the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a great way to support me for free. Check out my music, The Sound That Ends Creation, at thesoundthatenscreation.bandcamp.com. I have pre-orders for my new album, Boomers, Zoomers, Desperate Coomers, are up now at my Bandcamp. My next guest is As Lions as Lambs. Join us this Wednesday, the 22nd at 7 p.m. Central for the live cast. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you had a good time. And thank you guys for watching.